AI is on top of mind. Do you see important innovations from your use of big data, machine learning, AI in the consumer-facing aspects of JPMorgan?
I see it in I think it is as real as the internet, electricity, the steam engine, the tractor. Yeah, it's big. Now, all those technologies, and you have to roll out at a pace different than you think, in a way different than you think, and they have consequences different than you think. So we've been doing AI since 2012. We have 200 people in a research department, NLP, general intelligence. We have 2,000 people doing it. We have someone who reports to me and the president who does AI and machine learning, AI, all that, plus data. We mimic that in the credit card, trading, consumer, branches, all of that. In the operating centers, it's everywhere. So we have 450 use cases. We spend $2 billion. We probably save or make about $2 billion. The 450 use cases will go, my guess will be 800 by the end of this year. And they're very specific, risk, fraud, marketing, movement of money, scams, elder fraud. It hedges our equity portfolios today. It's used by traders. It's used by trading machines, I should say. There is nothing it's not going to touch. And call centers has already been used to anticipate, why someone's calling in, and then to give the call center person, the proper information at their fingertips to answer the question. It's going to be agentic soon, where it just sends you the debit card you lost, or it just makes decisions on behalf of the company. It already takes care of errors. The way I look at it is that big. Just do it. Don't spend that much time debating it. I don't need to hear open, closed, big, deep seek. It makes no difference. We're going to deploy the tool as it's going to change over time. The cost may be more than we thought. They may be less than we thought. Again, I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to be the best at it. And I do think bad guys are going to use it. We know that. They're already using it on us, and mostly related to cyber, and cyber is already bad. So yeah, you have to do it. And it should be regulated properly. I hope it isn't over-regulated. It will affect every single job out there. Don't put your head in the sand. There are a lot of companies who don't want to talk about it openly because we're scaring people about jobs. It is going to replace jobs. So did the tractor and fertilizer. So if you want to create 40 million jobs, I can do that with 2 pieces of legislation. You can no longer use tractors on farms, and you can no longer use fertilizer. You're going to need 40 million people working 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, making $6 an hour. You create a lot of great jobs. So, jobs, not great jobs. So, but my view is, whatever it does, we have great humanity. So we have 100,000 people in ops. So if it affects that, and you say it's going to eliminate half those jobs in the next 5 years, well, attrition is 15%. The more I know about it, the better. The more I can plan for it. Then let attrition be my friend, and where necessary, redeploy, retrain, et cetera. And so yeah, I'm not afraid of it. We're going to use it, and there's not one job that won't be touched by it. Some just as enhancing your job. Some were doing agentic stuff. Some were may eliminate a job or two, but.
Well, JPMorgan, because of your size and the data you get to see, obviously you have a big advantage in terms of using these and using machine learning and other types of tools. What's your view about regulations like open banking, which are being adopted by many countries, that would allow competition to have consumers to allow competitors to have access to their data to
You're already showing your bias in this one. First of all, I should have said this. We have 200,000 people using LLMs on our own data.
Yeah.
So if you ask how many companies can be downgraded, such and such in Argentina, it'll tell you. Mm-hmm. It'll just read 100,000 documents in a second, and 100,000 people use it every single week, and so it is unbelievable. And now we have huge data. So and a lot of the world's data is private. It's not in the internet. Yep. So you got to keep that in mind. So we can run machine learning and AI against both our data and outside data. By law, we can't give away our data. Mm-hmm. So you can study it. We allow it, like academics come and study it with anonymously to see cause and effect about a whole bunch of different things. But we can do both. And of course, some of these things are just starting, how you use it and how you. And I only want to use it to help my customer. I will not use it like social media. I want to give you menus, let you pick. Let you tell me if you want ads, you want to see them about Scotland, you want to see about travel, you want to see about golf, as opposed to we just swarm you with stuff that is what you want. So we're going to use that data to offer what you want. Open banking, we have never been against open banking. I believe you own your data. And if you tell us to give your data to someone, I'm totally fine with that. What these guys want is access to your data. Okay, and all of it. So I want to give you the choice, say, I want to give them this data, but not that data. I want this, but not that. I want it to last for 6 weeks. But for example, some of these companies took your data, you signed up for, how many of you took Plaid? Raise your hands, be honest. How many of you do any of these outside parties that take money from your bank account? Just raise your hands. In a lot of those cases, you signed up years ago, they're still taking your data. They're taking all of your data, all of it, and they're selling it. Okay, I wouldn't do that to you. So we've got the high road in that. No, I'm being serious. I just don't like it. So we actually closed some of these guys down and said you can't do it. I want you to use your data, and it'll make you can move your. It's very easy to move your bank account. Probably just write a check. But I want you to use it the way you want it. And the other thing is liability shift. They want to take your data. And if you make a payment that has a scam or something through some of these other things, they want you to look at JPMorgan when they gave the data to someone else and you were scammed. So we are okay. If you were scammed on that platform, they have to pay. You can't have a bank pay for your mismanagement of data. So just all these things are be very analytical, be very clear, be very fair, be very consumer friendly, and I would be in favor of it. But a lot of them, that's not what they want.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.